Good morning, welcome to Waggies Travels, and today we are at, where are we?
Stourhead House
House and Gardens. So we're going to go and have a look around, and we'd like you to join us, so do come along. Right, so we're going to join the guided walk, which is free, but we've been told to have a look through the hub, which is this thing in front of us. There you go. So this gives us apparently lots of information about the gardens and the house and everything else. Oh, and the lady doesn't lie. There you go.
It doesn't look anything like the pelargonium. The leaf looks totally different. And we've got another one further up that looks like a succulent. Yes. But if you look at the flowers, they are all the same.
So this is the walled gardens. So the top garden, which is this one, is mostly flowers, but to our right is the greenhouses where they do all the propagating, is that the correct word, for plants that are sold in the shop. So, and the dipping, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a framed area there, and that's a dipping pond. Which you got some photo or some video of the bottom dipping pond, and it was because there was no taps. Water flowed down from one pond to another pond to another pond, to the gardeners could water the plants. So let's go and have a look at that.
This clock tower here is the only bit that remains of the old Stourhead Manor, and it used to be up in the stable yard, but when Richard Cole took over, he thought it was wasted up in the stable.
So we've just learnt something. The trees, when they die from the inside out, and I don't know if you can see it, but that has another tree growing inside the old tree, so the seed drops, and as it rots, it all falls away. So that's a new tree growing inside an old tree, and this one is about 800 years old. Wow. So here's another example. It's a horse or whip chestnut tree, but it's basically growing from the inside out. Marvellous. So this is walking up the drive of Stourhead House, or Stourhead, towards the house, and that's what you can see in the distance. So this is a side view of the house, and this side with the area sticking out is actually the library, but this was added at a much later date. So the window, what you can see, that large window in the middle, would have actually had stairs coming down from it. If you look either side of the window, you can see where there would have been sort of like a balcony. So, and between these trees is a ha-ha. So if you know what a ha-ha is, in the comments box please. So now we're going down into an ice house.
So I said the ice would have stayed in there, and if there was a warm year, any year, and there wasn't much ice over the winter, this would stay frozen for 2 years, so it wouldn't matter, they could keep it going. And Henry the Magnificent, who created the garden and all of this, loved ice cream, and he loved having his grandchildren here and giving them ice creams and cold drinks.
So a little bit of a correction there. I said the ice house we saw was on the Isle of Wight. It wasn't. It was at Killerton House, just outside of Exeter. But that one we've just seen now is about the same size, I think. But anyway, a little bit of a correction.
Oh, look what's in the distance. This is not what they expected at all.
Aha, another surprise of the house in the distance. Wow.
From us through to the view. So it's quite a job, you know, always planning ahead and how big is the tree going to get, because you don't want it interfering with the view.
So did he invite painters to come here?
Oh, he invited everybody here. He loved people. He so enjoyed showing people round and letting them come enjoy it. Even whilst it was being developed, he was happy for people to come and see round. And he was famous for having done it himself.
So was the building used?
It was used. They were used as summer houses. Yeah. So, you know, they walked through the garden.
So what you can see behind me is Apollo, named after the sun god, and we shall be going down there later to have a look. So looking forward to that.
Get the lovely reflections the same, or the shape of the lake. It does spoil us a bit. But when the sun's out particularly and there's no algae, it's just beautiful, beautiful view. So garden will get busy now.
So we've walked basically from the sort of the private gardens where no one ever seems to visit, according to the lady that's guiding us. And it's now gets busier. You can see now the bridge. Unfortunately, the lady was explaining to us that the algae on the lake is because of this amazing hot weather we've had in June and July. It's absolutely crucifying the lake. But anyway, so this is a walk down now into the bottom of the lake area and the bridge, and this is called Palladium Bridge. Right, that's the end of the garden tour, but we've just found out why it's called Stourhead, haven't we?
No, I've got to do this bit.
You've got to do this bit, it's a sensible bit.
Okay, so the River Stour starts in the field up that way and it used to run through the estate. This is why Richard called it Stourhead, not this Richard, the Richard that owned this place. And then eventually he came across the idea of damming the river to make the lake.
Which you can see there, that's it. That's a dam.
Big fish ponds, was it?
Yes, there's 6 big fish ponds.
So yeah, let's stop the river flowing nicely for the rest of the people down there. But aristocracy, they want the lake, so they can just dam it. Anyway, that's my little bit of socialism, but never mind. Always put a controversial piece in.
Excellent. This has been very sensible so far.
Yeah, until I spoke, obviously.
Yeah, normal service will be resumed. Anyway, we're going to go and find a refreshment place now. So come back in a minute, and you'll probably see us eating food or something. So onwards and upwards.
Don't do this. There's things about to fall off.
And the food's not bad either. Right, we've just had something to eat at the
Spread eagle.
Spread Eagle. It's food was lovely. We'll show you a picture of it. We'll show you a picture of someone eating
Again.
yeah, without actually getting anything down her.
No, I think I'm alright.
She's not worn anything. So right, so we're now going up to the house and gardens. No, we're not. We're going to the house and stable yard. Would have been around the gardens, or as it happens. Right, so this is Stourhead House, and originally you would have just had the main entrance without the 4 pillars on the front. I don't know if you can see, but behind it are 4 other pillars. They were the original entrance, and then is it the Palladium?
Palladian, yeah.
Palladian type entrance was added, as well as the
And the
left.
whole building's in the Palladian style.
Yeah, whole building's in the Palladium style. To the left is the library, that wing there, and to the right is the gallery. Anyway, we're going to go inside and have a look. Come along and join us.
This is more like it though, isn't it? It's probably more like their living arrangements.
Yeah. There is someone, the woman who runs the bank now, the Hoare Family Bank in Fleet Street, if I remember, whose name is Audrey, has an apartment here over the weekend. Hello.
Yeah. Well, the other one hasn't. The other one hasn't. Yeah. Yeah. And so, but they both got wings. Yeah. And they both got tails.
And a big chest.
No. Well, this one has. The one on the front there has got a unicorn. Yeah. So, yeah.
So the pillars in the house are just purely for decoration. They don't hold up anything. Purely decoration.
그럼 출생일이 나오잖아요. 기족판에서
That's where we want to
Right, this is more like
Well, we've just had a look round and we've decided we like the place, so we're going to buy it.
To go with the boat that we bought in
To go with the boat
Torquay.
in Torquay. So we're going to put an offer in. What do you reckon?
225?
Yeah, 225.
250 at a push?
250 at a push. I mean, it needs a bit of work, you know.
Yeah, it's quite old. Needs
Quite
updating.
Yeah.
Decor's a little bit dated.
Yeah, might rip all the pictures out, burn them off, you know. But no, all joking aside, really good.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
If you
So,
like art, this is the place to come.
yes, so recommendations, 8 out of 10 at least.
Oh yes.
And we just found out about the pub, the Spread Eagle that we went to. During the Second World War, there was a Phantom Regiment
Yeah.
commanded by Major David Nivons. So those of us old enough to remember David Nivons, visit the pub and look for his signature that's been inscribed in a glass panel above the door.
By his wife's diamond ring.
By his wife's diamond ring, but she was happy. But, anyway, weather's looking a bit overcast, but we're going to try and look around a little bit more. But I hope you've enjoyed the video bit of that.
Did you get the view of them playing cricket with the cows?
Oh yes, I have. I've already just showed you the picture of the cricket and the cows. But yeah, absolutely lovely. So, and this has been. I don't know if you noticed, a very sensible video.
My day is yet young.
Days young. I should imagine this is about 30 minutes long already, but there you go. Anyway, we're going to have a look round, see what else we can see.
See fit, Mr. Hall. You will naturally assume personal responsibility for granting. Oh, I shall plant Flitcroft, beech, oak, sycamore, ash, yew, larch, spruce, and others. The green shall be ranged together in large masses as the shades are in painting, to contrast the dark masses with light ones, and to relieve each dark.
$260 years old.
C'est pas du sable, c'est des algues de tourneau.
Yeah, we've got a lot. So this is Watch Cottage. Mind your head. This Gothic came in the late 18th. Well, this is unbelievable. Every corner you turn, there is something different. And this was used as a refreshment house after you walk round the lake. So you can go in here, so let's go have a look. and this is the dam that he built to stop the flow of water.
Abandoned mother.
Oh, the two houses are like still the same light.
Oh. Through and up to the temple.
It's in the pot.
So, this has got to be the best view ever. And earlier we were standing over between that gap over there. But all that greenery down there is actually algae on the lake. But amazing views.